Don't mind the barn, it's just a fucking mess. It's been sitting a while. Just clean though. Don't mind that, that's just some small black bullshit. Dusty. Still have to recore this or something. It's a little crunchy. A little sleeper dash there. Took those rails out, deleted those because it looks a lot smoother, a lot sleeker. Same with the bow rails up front. Made these outside stringers twice as thick as original, along with the bulkhead. Stringers are still 3/4, but they're all braced to the outside ones, right where those tape lines are. It's basically just a triangle piece of wood that's glassed in there. New transom that was 1.5 inches thick, full. Oh, look at the bow here without the rails. I was thinking about making one out of the other ones just to go down the middle there, but we'll see. See what happens. Also brace the tub to the outside of the hull, as you can see there. So that thing is pretty solid. Now the cabin actually has wood again, which is amazing. There you can see some of the bracing. I also glassed this bulkhead to the tub, so that's nice and sturdy along there. Some more of the bracing along the sides. It's pretty solid. Sorry. This is where the toilet will be. Also added this bulkhead. Goes all the way around. Left a bit of a gap all the way around it. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but it might. In case some hard impact happens. This stringer is braced, much like the other one. built this bulkhead. Same thing, left a little bit of a gap. Gotta run my wires up all the way up there. Probably after I put the rub rail in. Yeah, she's torn apart. But kind of on the home stretch here, all I have to do is glass this cabin. I'm thinking, I can't really see it very well. I'm thinking I might cut this all out and then add a ballast tank that I can pump water in and out of on the fly, just to keep the nose down. So hate it when you jump and the nose goes to the sun. Deck used to do the wave when I was hitting waves. You can see right now it's pretty floppy yet. And then once you know, the floor is just over 8 feet, so you can't quite get it in one piece. Thinking about cutting a little access there just in case I see water, or I can see water. There's a stringer, runs down the center up to there, well, just short of the bulkhead there. And there was no way for water to get out from that in front of that bulkhead back here, and it was all filled with foam. Same under here. There was no way for water to get from under here to where the fuel tank is to get to the back. Formulas fuck up and they're kind of stupid. Some people say they're Friday boats, other people say they're Monday boats. I go with the Friday. And yep, that stringer's braced back to that stringer. This one is also braced back. Had to replace the middle stringer here, which is, thing's only that tall, 2 inches maybe. Was able to glass the back side of that one all the way. Was able to glass some of this one on the back side, but it's braced back and glassed to the supports. By the time that the glass is on here, all the way down across the floor and up onto that one, it's, you know, it's not gonna go anywhere. Plus it's up against the lip on this original, so can't go that way. Yep, just been a project. This thing about naming it waterlogged, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think she's gonna hit the water this year, but who knows. There's all my parts with some other ones. There's one of my motors. Another one. Thing's tweaking that stand pretty bad. The center floor piece, which amazingly that's the only one that didn't rot. Don't know how. But this boat sat for 10 years before I got it. Just sat in a barn and wicked up a shit ton of water. Everywhere that they cut out stringers for drains or whatever, you can see they kind of got a little. I did pretty much the same thing they did. But they never sealed that. Also, when they cut the hole in the transom for the drain plug, they didn't seal any of that. Stupid. The way I found out was my boat was sitting in the water. Every 15 minutes, the bilge pump was kicking on. Wasn't sure why. And then after that, that was up Lake Huron. Brought it back home here, Grand Haven, Michigan, and pulled the water intake out, and I had a piece of filler rod from my TIG welder that's 2 feet long. stuck it in where the water intakes were, and it got lost all in there, all the way around. So there was no wood left. Well, I take that back. There was wood around the transom assemblies, but it was only 2 inches. That's the only thing that was holding all that on. I jumped this thing 6 feet and I couldn't even tell it was rotten. Kind of a test to the old formulas there. I love them. I wouldn't trade one for anything. But this one's been a lot of work.